Well, I figured I'd hop on here and make a little video. I haven't put anything out for a while. Today is February 2nd, also known as Groundhog Day. I looked at the calendar yesterday and I saw that it was Groundhog Day today, and I thought my calendar was wrong. I was like, how is Groundhog Day here already? But it is, and it's about 30 degrees outside, so there ain't no groundhogs out. But there is squirrels. So I got this squirrel today, and I skinned him out, and I already fleshed him. I made this fleshing beam specifically for squirrels. It is about 2 inches thick, or let me check here. Alright, it is 2 inches wide that way, and it's about a little more than 1/4 of an inch thick. I made it out of a piece of a skid, just a board. Cut it down. This, I would, if you make one, you probably want it longer. Probably make the fleshing part go all the way down to here. But it works better. I mean, it works perfect like that. Then I made this squirrel board out of an old muskrat board. This is actually too short. Let me get the dimensions of it here. So this squirrel board is about 19 1/4 inches long, and you can see there, 2 1/4 wide all the way down, and then just round it off up here. You don't have to do that specific style, and then you probably want to make it longer because all of these squirrels are going to be longer than the whole board. Their tail goes much longer. So if you want to pin the tail up, you want to make it longer. If you're not gonna, then that's fine. So I fleshed it out. I fleshed everything off. Let me see. Alright, so I didn't really do anything to the face, but below that I took pretty much everything off, and it was all pretty easy. And this was a male squirrel, and I actually could keep his little sack. I don't know how important that is. I just sort of think it's funny to keep it on there. I'm gonna tan these squirrels that I'm getting. I think I've got 3 or 4 dried already. So I think that's all I have to say about this. I'm gonna pin them on the board and show y'all what that looks like. Boo Boo's excited. She loves squirrels. Alright, here it is on the board. Nothing on the face. I put borax under the arms, on the back side of the arms and the armpits, and then pin them up. So you don't have to do that. That's just how I like to do it. Got one pin holding a sort of loose piece of skin that doesn't need to be there on, and then just holding the legs down with 2 tacks. I put some borax around that area, and then pinned 2, 2, and 2. Just up the tail a little bit, and then I filled the rest of the tail with borax, and that's how it'll go. I'm gonna throw it up downstairs by our dehumidifier with everything else, and that'll be that. Dehumidifier, the dog, and our squirrel. There he is, hanging up. I just have a hole in the board right there that I can just stick this piece of wire into. So there it is. I'll let it dry. It'll be dry in probably about 2 days. And I've got squirrels over here somewhere. There we go. There's my other ones that I've done. Some good old squirrels. I've said this before, but this is one of the fleshing knives I use. It's just stainless steel Japan, I think it's a paint stripping knife. And then there's this Freedom brand fleshing knife that I use also. And then I've got my skinning knife, wherever it is, just to clean up a couple places. But if y'all have any more questions, leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, adios.